out while stacking the jungle for Nox, and eventually Nox just 1v5s because he gets out of control. So we'll expect to see something like that. But Behemoth picked up. Um, Interesting pick. I'm curious if this is going to be a farmer, maybe a second support. I'm very, God, what is the word? Confident that Fine can play Behemoth very well. He's one of those players that can pretty much play any hero, any role in the game very well. So yeah, what do you think about this Behemoth?
It's something that both Excellent and Stay Green have been trying out recently to varied levels of success. I think even TMSR threw him in there at some point, but he's one that if you have the momentum, he can be a superstar. He can just get these gigantic shockwave ultimates off, and I don't know, he can get a lot of work done. The blocks are amazing. He's really good at setting up the team fights, but if you are behind the cuff, if you're not able to get the early portal key, he can be a real detriment. Maybe not going to be able to bring as much to your team as your typical secondary support hero or even your farmer, depending on where they do place this one. But going to be interesting for sure, and especially with something like the Tempest on the other side, it's kind of interesting because you have a Behemoth with a massive ranged stun, might be able to get interrupts right there. But then you got Wretched Hag that's also just going to be able to kind of blink over any kind of the inherent obstacles that Behemoth presents. So we'll have to see. But going into the second banning phase now, looks like Hanskin already finished up with his ban. Sandwraith, Parasite, and Moon Queen. So taking out a couple of those strong carries.
Yeah, for sure. I've seen them been banning Moon Queen a lot recently. So Moon Queen is kind of those heroes that goes in and out, and right now it's definitely out. There's the Ravenor ban from Bassett, so kind of one of Lion's heroes. Thinking about banning Ravenor is they're probably just going to pick Devo, and he's going to own you anyway. Probably even harder with Devo than Ravenor. So I would not be surprised to see that come out. There it is. And what I'm curious most about is Behemoth. Is he going to be played as a farmer? Because here's the thing, he's not. He's kind of. He reminds me of Magnus. He's not like a true initiator. Okay, you can look at S2 labeled him an initiator. But he's more of a counter initiator. He usually has to bait his team in order to get the other heroes to group up and then land a big ult. He doesn't. I mean, unless the team is just unsuspecting and playing poorly, he's not going to get a big ult right at the bat. It's pretty rare. You'd have to surprise the crap out of them. So there's a Mirax. Let's be like, huh, okay, so. Here's the thing. Another thing. When you tri lane in this game, you don't tri lane short lane unless you know the other team is coming to you. Because it's just bad. You have to triple stack the pull in order to farm it. You have two supports that have to take the time to triple stack the pull instead of just double stack and farming. And it just doesn't work. And Behemoth is a bad aggressive tri-laner. It's so hard for him to get blocks off going aggressive. It's about 10,000 times a year to hide in the trees in your short lane to get blocks off. So I'm kind of curious what xCet's going to do with this Behemoth. He's kind of a wild card right now for me. I'm thinking maybe they'll do like a Plague Behemoth lane, maybe like a support Plague, and go long lane with that. That's an option. I could actually see that working pretty well.
Yeah, that's what I was actually leaning toward here.
Yeah.
And up against the Wretched Hag, I think they're not going to be able to shut her down. They're probably not going to be able to get kills either. But they should be able to secure a pretty good amount of farm on Behemoth by pulling the lane back. And it's now going to be up to Excellent to try to get a strong short laner that's going to be able to deal with Scout effectively. But okay, so they go with the empath here.
Empath, that is interesting.
And I think they're really sad that they weren't able to use empath for a week. We're just seeing all the empath picks today out of all these teams: TCAG, TMSR, and Lions.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Usually we don't. We see her more now because people are much more apt to pick dual support lineups, and she fits in there pretty nicely. Being able to go short lane, get your levels, and then buff up that carry that you were supporting is ideal. What's not ideal is her mid. Maybe with Devo, because basically any support hero, when Devo hooks you in, you usually die anyway. So maybe it'll work here. Actually, Bassett's is going to play Behemoth, huh? So it's going to be Bassett to define, I guess, long lane. And then an MOA short, and then Miraxus toward middle. I don't see anything else really happening in this game.
Yeah.
So it's gonna do well against Hag, you said. Mid, I mean, when you're against a Devo, you you win or lose the lane not because of your lane comp, or it's just like if Devo lands a hook on you.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of how mid Burst Devour goes. So why does Pew have full items? Wait, that's not.
That's
Wait,
Pee-wee.
Pee-wee.
That's
Damn
Pee-wee.
it.
Oh my god. I'm like looking at their as well. I'm like, wait, what? Huh?
That is the most farmed Pew has ever been in the entire game. Those items.
Oh man, yeah. So Pee-wee, I guess he's gonna be playing the Torture. They're gonna go Behemoth, Miraxis, Plague Rider. No,
No, you
No.
can't try the long lane with Torture.
I don't know what they're gonna do here.
No, I think it's 2-2-1. I think
Yeah,
it's Miraxis mid. Oh no, Miraxis MOA mid.
Yeah,
Tort top.
Miraxis. There you go.
Okay, yeah, I got the support heroes confused with Tort and MOA because of the names.
And so it's really going to be, like you said, on to Pew here. If he doesn't get hit by hooks, they should be able to do pretty well in this lane. If hooks land, they're going to have a miserable time in that middle lane. And Super KGE, I mean, he has ways of making that hook bend and curve around creeps and go up into dark, foggy places that you just would never expect. He pulls the Lion's gank every time he hooks. Like, it's just, it's kind of insane.
It's really fun to watch. I always get really hyped watching him make these big hooks. Oh, actually, he's not going mid. He's going bottom. Where's he going? Where are you going, Devo? So he's going to lane with Empath bottom, and they're just going to put Hag mid against MOA.
God.
Okay.
That is such a beautiful word of Rev. He's even going to give the last hits here to Hanskin.
Oh, they got two?
They got two, yeah.
Wait, didn't we see this earlier?
We did.
We got two here. That's big. So Hanskin, he won't get. Okay, he got both spawns. Wow, he's gonna have complete free farm now. It's really good for the Hellborn team. Now the good thing is they have Plague Riders. So,
they're gonna try for Behemoth in the bottom lane with a deny on Plague Rider at first level. This is a dead Behemoth. Auto attacks are coming in here, and Bassett's goes down. They're even trying to get Plague Rider, and with another wall in 5 seconds, it's not going to happen, but it would have put some damage out there. If either of them had hit level 2, that would have been a kill. But in any case, definitely strong, and Lion's going to get the hook. And there's the stun coming out. Empath needs the wall. There it is. And the final autos with the wall damage. And this bottom lane is over.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little shocked, but I mean, I didn't really expect him to kill level 1 either.
Pew just charge shot a creep in the middle lane, so that's a thing. We were kind of talking about this off mic earlier, that it seems like xCet just is a shadow of the team that they were maybe a month or two ago, when they were placing second and third, when they were beating all these teams. And something has changed here. Loss of Brodex, maybe loss of motivation. Something seems to have changed, and they're just not playing as up to scratch as they had been.
So Nox is playing support initiator now? Is that what they've been trying? I mean,
they've been trying Nox on the initiator in their past couple of games.
Last time I saw them, Pew was playing like prisoner and stuff, but I guess.
Yeah, they've been messing around with that one.
Anywhere.
And it looks like Pew might die middle. No, not going to be enough. Blink fast enough here.
But that's an interesting dynamic there with Nox transitioning there. Can't say I'm really a fan, so I think most people would agree that with Brodex they're probably better.
Bottom lane, they're about to set up a kill here.
Yeah, I think they're going to go for the. I don't know. They're playing this pretty patiently.
They certainly are. They're going to wait for Behemoth to probably get into a corner. And there's the hook coming in. Essence Link going to be applied here in just a moment. Never mind, there's the wall first into the Essence Link. Devo going to take a ton of damage right here, and he might actually die. Needs to get out of there. Has a mana battery charge. Has another hook available as well. So might try to finish off Behemoth with a hook. And that went about as well as it could have for Team xCet.
Oh, such a good hook. That was absurd. But, they're going to get it. Oh, no, I think he was in range to Fisher.
I think he was as well, and now Plague Rider going to be in some trouble. The hook goes out. Oh, good sidestep and a counter kill.
What a sidestep.
Oh, no. Behemoth letting level 4 now. Middle lane. Fuzi going to be in some trouble as well. So Team xCet definitely putting out some pressure.
Yeah, that was really well played by Fine. The sidestep king, but I don't know, maybe this lane's not over yet. see how much damage Devour takes, man. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
No bottle, so he didn't really have much regen. Went for the boots first. He just leveled the passive, so a little tankier now. Wow, top lane scout was about 10 health, 11 health. I wasn't really watching, but that was a close one. Could be. Seal Kid was kind of positioning himself to maybe go for a setup on the bottom lane, but no. Look how scared xCet is. This is what happens when you play against Super KG's Devour, at least when I do. When I'm not confident in dodging hook.
Yeah.
I literally just run as far away as I possibly can, wait for the creeps to come to me. Like, I'm just scared out of my fucking mind.
It's actually terrifying because, I mean, even though they're getting a counter kill down here, even though they're evening it up in that respect a little bit, the CS situation tells the story down here about how much experience they're getting, how many creep kills they're getting. And right now, Behemoth's at 6 and Plague Rider is at 0 and 6. So combined, they're at 6 and 6 in the bottom lane. Whereas Super KGE and Seal Kid are at 24 and 10. So the kills don't even necessarily matter. It's the fear factor that's winning them this lane.
It really is. Joe Rogan has made an appearance in the bottom lane. But, oh, can you guys hear that? That's what it was.
Riser, what the hell was that? I guess he's gonna mute his mic right there. I guess an airplane? Did an airplane just crash into Riser's house? Bottom lane, looks like a hook did connect. There's a hasted Tempest coming in here as well. Element of Void available. KGE gonna take a shot from the tower, but not gonna finish him off. That was kind of insane, so we'll see when the...
You're not going anywhere.
the plane is done. Oh man, I don't even know about that one, Riser.
Okay, I think it's gone.
This is what happens when you have powerful mics. Like, a dog like 40 feet away barks and you guys can hear it clearly. Like, yesterday there was a bear.
Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
That was actually happening.
Oh, yeah, that was really loud.
The dog bark was loud?
Oh, no. Like, a dog bark
Oh.
from my mic, like 30 feet and 2 houses away. Like...
Yeah, my dog was barking a few minutes ago.
Oh, I didn't hear that, no.
Oh, okay.
Up top, Master of Arms going to make a stand here against Wretched Hag.
It's done?
And, well, I don't know. Scout's trying to get out of there as well. Behemoth and Torture trying to finish him off. And,
I mean, this game is kind of over. Wait, no, they just... Okay, so Lions could have just free farmed bottom, and they're like, no, fuck that. We're just gonna go mid! Keep slaying!
the Lions know how to do anything but
Super
slay.
KG is like, come back here.
Oh god, he's in trouble now. Behemoth gonna look for a big block. It's on the wrong side, but doesn't matter. Devo pulled them in a little bit too much.
Super KG just got Lions ganked. For sure.
Yeah, it was pretty rough there in the middle lane, but excellent. Able to bring home a nice kill.
Who's going bottom? Okay, Hag. Huh.
So I feel like the impatience here from Lions is kind of putting them in a position where they should be more ahead than they are.
Because of them rotating to mid?
Yeah, I feel like their over eagerness to get these kills.
I mean, yeah, but also Hag is just going to go bottom. So yeah, Excellent just comes back bottom, so just a little merry-go-round here. Everybody going everywhere. So I'm curious to see, is Super KG going to pour bottom, or where is he? He's pretty mid. Okay, so interesting.
Oh, they're going to try to get Meraxes here in the middle lane. KGE is going to land the hook. No Devour up just yet, and that's
I think he should have
attempted
bolted.
body block right there. And oh, blast shot! Phew, no! And the Essence Link is going to finish him off. Might go for the hook onto Master of Arms here as well. Not going to be ballsy enough. He's got the mana. Oh, here it is. Here's the hook. Bottom lane, Wretched Hag taking some damage. Devo's gonna get the hook middle lane, and there's the eat. Master of Arms does not have enough mana for any spells, so he will die as well. I love watching Lions, and I love watching KGE's Devo.
Yeah.
It really is just a treat.
It really is fun. So,
Oh, Scout almost grabbed Courier up top.
You might actually kill Pewee instead.
I'm still a little bit just like, that blast shot.
There's not much else to say.
What?
I said there's not much else. Let's like, just
Yeah,
chuckle.
no. You just kind of laugh at it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It just looked funny because I don't know. It did. So unfortunate start for Team Excellent, but Nothing against Pew. I like Pew, but most people probably saw this coming. They just, yeah, they're not where they used to be. Their confidence is down. This draft is, they're trying something crazy, I think, because they're not confident. I honestly think that's the direction they took. Trying to pull lines on lines with the Ravenor pick, but it just not has worked out. I don't. Now that Hag has so many levels bottom, like I don't think they can really do much to her.
Yeah.
She's out of regions. So you could probably spam her out, maybe, but
They've been
there
trying.
will not be a kill. There will not be a kill on this Hag. I do not think at all. So 2v2, back to 2v2 mid. Empath already has Striders. He's 4-0 on Seal Kid. Holy crap! Oh, here's the hook.
He's stop canceling it right now. He wants this Meraxis, and he wants the MOA, I think. Like, Meraxis is not an easy kill, especially not by himself. The MOA, a little bit easier. Throws out the hook. Not going to connect. I don't know, man. I don't want to just sit here and bloviate about Super KGE all day, but if I could watch his Devo, like, every day, I would.
What?
I don't know, man.
They tried to go for a kill top, but it was a little poorly coordinated. Seal Kid tried to wall Torture, but Torture kind of happened to change his mind. So, they're going to go for a kill on to play Grider bottom. And unfortunately, Behemoth is just not really there to assist, and he would have died anyway, so. Maybe Bassets will go for a run in an ult Fisher combo. Oh, he wants it. Here he goes.
Oh, he definitely does. And oh, striding. Gonna take me out. Oh, bitch out.
Yeah, that was kind of funny, but it's funny. But if your team excellent, it's probably not so funny right now, as they are behind about 5k, 5.5k. Devo, oh man, he wants this one.
He wants it bad.
He wants it willingly.
Empath is
Yeah,
there,
Nonce is
but
playing pretty terrible.
Invis.
Oh, he's going for the gun Pew. Oh no, so close.
Not too often that we'll see KGE get those. Bottom lane, Bassett's getting dove pretty hard. Red Hag's gonna need to blink out of there. Tempest might not be so lucky. Port that was coming in was canceled, and so now they're actually gonna turn this around on a Plague Rider. And
Yeah,
okay.
Seal Kid canceled. It was Meraxis. Seal Kid was a Viz, so. Oh! Hans can barely escape. It just seems like everything goes right for Lions. They just play perfectly most of the time. Like that, he just barely escapes from like 3 heroes trying to kill him. They get a kill. They stop at the port mid. It's just like, I don't know. Beautifully crafted.
Yeah, that's why that fine Swedish craftsmanship. Maybe they should sell lions at IKEA.
Sure.
Like, build your own Han team. The Super KGE Devo like desk table or something. Like, I don't know, man. IKEA, you're getting these ones for free. The next ones are gonna cost you though. Middle lane, 4 players from Team Excellent. They really want this Empath. Maybe Devo. And there's the stun coming out. Follow-up stun from Meraxis. Nice wall. Oh! The whiffed ultimate and the hook coming in. Meraxis now gonna be in a little bit of trouble.
Oh.
No ultimate available. Elemental Void is up. Not gonna get it off just yet. Oh, gonna look for the bigger one right here. There it is. 3 of them being caught out. Marksman shot being charged up on Torture, it looks like. Port gonna go down. Tempest being killed by Behemoth. But looks like Hag going hard. Oh, the hook. Gonna grab his own teammate. But 4 kills to the Lions here in middle lane. 4 for 1 trade. They're not done just yet, Riser.
Yeah, this is a dead Hag, I think.
That
But
is.
that's how Lions rolls. They don't give a shit.
They're happy to trade kills, man. The more kills on the board, the happier they are. The happier their
Yeah,
fans are, that's for
the
sure.
way. Yeah, that was just. I mean, Plague Rider was in level 6, and they took a team fight. And honestly, if you're versus Lions and they don't have 5 heroes mid, before 15 minutes, like something went wrong. So you gotta pretty much expect that against them. You just support play without ult is just like, I don't know. Nothing against Fine this game. He's Plague. You can't really play better when you're Plague Rider. It's kind of hard because you don't really do anything but cast 2 spells. But he's just not level 6 yet, and it's a big deal. Honestly, that's like a game-winning ultimate for sure. And I think they kind of played it poorly. They just kind of walked into Hanskin without setting up any stuns or anything on him, and he just got a free ult off. And wow, Jonas and Fan in a little trouble top, but no, just gonna invis out of there. And top lane actually went kind of in favor of Scout. It's kind of crazy, but he pretty much won his lane versus Torture as a Scout. That's
Yeah.
kind of absurd, but you kind of just expect it these days from this team.
It's kind of an odd matchup here. I didn't even think about this either, but Pee-wee playing against Lions. And Pee-wee was, of course, a part of Lions for about 3 weeks,
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
trialing out for the carry spot that Fuzi eventually was selected for. And, I mean, when you finish in second place with Pee-wee, we were all kind of saying, like, what more do you need? Well, then they got Fuzi and got first place, so I guess that's what they needed. Seal Kid and Bassett's having a little bit of a go here, as Torture gonna get silenced out, and Scout just gonna go ahead and pop off the silence and run away. Dust is going out there as well. Behemoth might die. There's the ultimate going off. Essence Link is there, but there's Chain Reaction coming in as well. And 2-for-1 special. I feel like I've said that a few times because we've seen a lot of empaths today. But she'll go down middle lane.
The tower.
Super KGE trying to finish off Meraxis. They already got the Plague Rider. And will he hit the hook? It's now going to be all up to this. KGE, can he line it up? I think he can. I think he can. Well, that was anticlimactic.
You thought he was gonna hit like a big one. No, he just walked up and casually hooked him. So,
Casual kill.
you know, casual hook, but it's like they got xCet had something going for them top. They got 2 kills on Empath and a Scout, but then of course he lost 2 heroes in the middle. They're probably going to lose this tower. Behemoth is striding there, but I think it's gonna die before it gets there. So you thought Excellent had something going, but Lions doesn't let him off that easily, unfortunately. So this support play really just has not worked out. He still needs level 6 so bad, dude. You can see just nuking creeps. He wants it as soon as possible, please.
Oh, gets
Yeah,
it.
there it goes.
Yeah.
So
15 minutes in, number 1. No.
we'll see. I don't know though. Oh my god, that hook.
He walked back a little bit too much,
Yeah.
but very close. KGE, of course, doing quite well himself at 2-2-4, but Seal Kid carrying this game on his back at 5-1-4. I mean, this guy
His
is
walls are good.
pretty insane. Marksman shot gonna save Plague Rider in the bottom lane, and Scout gonna try to run. Dust is going to connect, but the axes don't. At least not onto Scout. Gonna grab one on Empath, and she's gonna hop in Scout.
God. Yeah, it's just perfect.
And they'll turn this one around.
Yeah, here they go.
Going anywhere.
Yep, Pew's in trouble. Fork Lightning going to be going out before he dies, but Scout finishes him off. There's the wall going to be blocking it off, and Hag going in, gets the Sonar Scream onto 2 deep. Oh, he's looking for a hook. Finds it right there. Now, Hag is going to die to Torture. That Impalement is doing a lot of work. KGE has another hook here in 4 seconds, but with that Behe stun, I don't think he's going to connect with anything. So it ends up being a 2-for-1, and Fuzi dies, so not the worst trade there for Team Excellent.
Yeah, they got Plague Rider ult though, so that's the problem with Sport Plagues. His ult level 1 is so long. It's actually pretty important. You got a solid ult off, bounced off Kong, and got the kill on Hack basically with it, but I think Lions is pretty free to take this tower. Comes Pew to counter push, but oh, are they going to take this? Yeah, they're going to take it. Pretty free. There's the hook. Who would have thought?
Hook on the Behemoth. Then there's Glacial Blast on the Master as well. Marksman shot's going to be going out here, trying to finish him. And that level 2 Marksman shot. Pew, pew, pew. And Pew is dead.
They got Pew
Nailed
Pew,
it.
and they need one more. So, Hansen going to port back. Let's see what he's going to go for. He got 600 gold. BKB's not good this game, so yeah, just going to go for the Energizer. I've seen a lot more people pick up an Energizer, even on heroes like, I think KZ got it on Keeper when he couldn't really get the Astrolabe, and Hanskin here. Energizer is a great item for Lions because they can just swarm as 5 and chase you and kill you, so always nice to have at least one of those up on your team. They're actually going to continue to push top lane here. And I don't think Excellent has plans of putting up much resistance. Excellent looks like they want to kind of pressure mid because they're pressuring top, but yeah, they know there's not 5 top, so it's very dangerous to push mid. And yeah, they're kind of scrambling about what to do. Scout actually looks like he's going for a Rune Cleaver. Interesting. So no upgraded boots on Scout. Not often we see that, but making it work this game.
And
It's
there's
like
the Rune
Torture Michael
Cleaver.
for killing him.
Hey, get a try for it. And Scout, I don't know. Maybe gonna get that one up top. It's Wretched Hag and Behemoth squaring off, but Hag and Empath gonna get the better end of that one, even with the defensive master's call. And now Scout gonna try to turn around to kill here on the Torture, but Torture's got the haste. Maybe gonna try to TP out and gonna get interrupted by the Glacial Blast. There it is. And the kill coming. So, good kill onto Pee-wee. Up top, Empath could be in a little bit of trouble. Trying to get out of there. Charge shot's available. You gotta use the charge shot, not the blast. But even then, not gonna work out. No flame. Sorry, Pew. You know I love you.
Same. Yeah, I mean, it's just 15k, 16k. What can Excellent really do to get back in this game? They don't... I mean, Miraxis and Torture have okay farm. Behemoth has Striders. He was the farmer, so he's not going to be getting a portal key. What? He has 1600 gold? Okay, Basset is a magician. He's gonna get Blink somehow.
Nice Arcane Shield. Arcane Shielded the hook. Forgot that was possible.
Does he have a portal key too? What's that courier doing? It's about to die, I
It's
think.
gonna get killed is what it's gonna do. So Jonas getting a kill. It reminds me of a game I watched, I think in the SPHL group stages this week, where KZU killed the enemy team courier like 4 or 5 times with Warbeast Wolves.
I knew it was gonna be minions.
It
Minions or
was
scouts.
salty.
Yeah.
Like I was getting a little bit upset just as a caster. I can only imagine the other team.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Scout can just literally two-shot the courier instantly. I don't know. So Pew actually looks like he's dead. Here's the hook. Don't need it.
Fuzi now in a little bit of trouble right here, but a nice wall coming in. Hag needs to turn this one around and run. And we'll get Empath. Quicken can be activated here and has another blink in just a second. Should be able to blink out of there. Misses the chain reaction. But here comes the portal key from Miraxis, and that's going to be a dead Hag. Will Empath be able to escape? Probably, because there's an Elemental Void coming out. Wall is there for a lot of damage. Down goes Behemoth. Might be a finish on to Torture as well. Push tick away from Tempest. That's Seal Kid's push, but here comes Torture, pushing his good buddy Plegrider forward. And so I guess Tempest and Empath are just like, we'll 2-on-4 you guys, whatever.
Apparently, almost worked too. That wall actually does like a ton of damage.
Yeah, it does.
You sit there inside of it, which you do when you're Tempest ulted. So nice man-up attempt, but I don't think they got a lot out of it. Yeah, this game is just kind of. I honestly think it's kind of winding down. Jonas is a room cleaver, so when he's not picking people off, he's just gonna farm. They kills too fast. Got the barrier idol on Devo. Icon on Hag. Yeah, nothing terribly interesting here. Hanskin's got a ton of gold. See what he goes for. I'll see him out get post haste and just pour bottom and farm.
I'd like to see him get an Icon of the Goddess. There's already one on Wretched Hag, but
He's gonna buy something.
that's push stick. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Icon of the Goddess has really been making an entrance here onto the scene, especially on heroes like Wretched Hag, and they're gonna try to grab Pee-wee up top. Without a push stick onto Devo, that hook was never gonna happen though. And just good push coming out of Pee-wee. Gets himself out of range of the marksman shot.
Yeah, it looks like Lions. I mean, they can kind of just do whatever they want. I don't know. I don't really see how they can lose. They have to screw up pretty hard. Behemoth does have a portal key though, so maybe they can make something happen here.
There you go.
It's actually pretty quick considering how suffer it's been for him. He's only level 10. Usually it's actually pretty important to get that higher level ultimate on Behemoth.
And both teams are kind of posturing around this top lane. Nobody really wants to give this one up. Empath is up in front. There's the Arcane Shield going off from Miraxis. So on cooldown now for 30 seconds. Might be a small window for Alliance to try to hit. But mostly it's just Tempest and his minions here in the lane trying to make something happen. Both teams are really posturing for this excellent, knowing that this team fight right here might be their only avenue back into the game. And they got to
Excellent.
Okay, they're going to try to catch somebody. Devo, just throw out a hook. Okay, never mind. Mirax is going to miss the stun. There's the hook onto Behemoth, and Behe going to go down before he can get ult off. Plegrider in some trouble as well. In the background, Pee-wee on Torture going to fall. Miraxis is taking a lot of damage here in the middle lane, or excuse me, in the middle of the fight. And Master of Arms hits the defensive master calling himself. Pew says, screw you guys, I'm out of here. He's going to go ahead and run, and Wretched Hag going to complete the genocide. That's going to do it, Riser. Game number 1 here, going the way of Lions Esports Club. And I think some people would say that one was expected, but I don't know. Excellent, probably favored as the number 2 or 3 team in this group, and really just did not look up to snuff compared to the Lions.
Yeah, they did. I still think they kind of were trying in different strategy to try and throw them like a curveball, but
Yeah.
I think Lions adapted to it well. They kind of realized what was going to happen, sent their dueling there to pretty much deal with it. Hanskin got a counter ward that countered two of the wards blocking his jungle, so he had complete free farm, and then eventually he got to gank bottom as well. And yeah, excellent. Just not what we're used to seeing. I feel like they're just kind of in a slump lately. It seems like.
Yeah, certainly does seem that way. So, all right, guys, we got one more game here for the day. Game 2 between Lions Esports Club and Team xCet gonna be coming up next here in the DreamHack Winter Group Stages of the qualifiers. Beef, Riser, and Honcast. We'll be right back after this.